Bill Hecky to see what the fall forecast, right? We're almost there.
We've got a fall forecast coming your way. Today got very, very hot, but as I've explained before, anytime you get heavy air pushing southward, you set up a boundary and you force the high pressure ridge ahead of that with clockwise circulation to bring a stronger surge of air in from the south or the southwest. And you can see kind of the configuration. So off surface we had a bit of southwesterly flow. That's dry air, and dry air heats more rapidly than moist air. Also, if you advect in warm air, you get the big numbers. Waco at 101 today set a record. The rest of us, we were up for 90s to right around 100. So we've seen this little boundary work. Now here's your culprit, counterclockwise circulation, cold air being brought to the south, and cold air is heavy. Once you can open the door on the cold air, it'll start sinking south by latitude. And here's a couple of other little troughs of low pressure from this circulation. Now around the northern hemisphere, there's very, very much cooling going on. Eastern Russia, I noticed out toward the Aleutians, also the southwest side of the Arctic Circle, and because of the frequency of the waves and the cooling, we should see a front drop every 3 to 5 days. Now, we'll initially not see them make it all the way south, but I think probably about every week for a short while we'll get a front through us, then we'll back off to 5 days into about 3 to 5 days, and we'll start turning significantly cooler. This front now is going to bring us a nice surge of cool air. We'll still warm ahead of it, and we'll cool from the point that it starts shifting the winds tomorrow to the southeast. So we'll see numbers to our northwest and in part of central Texas get into the 80s, but we'll still see some 90s to the south, and we'll flirt with some very high numbers south of Interstate 10. There won't be a great deal of moisture, it doesn't look like to me, because we've got a pretty dry atmosphere. We will move some moisture in for tomorrow morning. Best chance for precipitation should be deepest moisture layer northeast, east, southeast, and south. So that's what we're going to be looking for tomorrow morning, just a few spotty showers. We're in the 80s now. After those 90s and 100s today, the overnight lows will be in the 70s throughout, and the sustained wind still brisk from the south, 5 to 15. So 75 to start, 88, little bit of chance of showers. You'll know when the front goes through, north and gusty winds. Nice cool down. We warm up on the weekend. Chris?
That doesn't sound half bad, Bill, but a record 101 today. Ouch.